Want to continue our weather impact coverage now of Hurricane Helene and the impact we can expect to see here in the DMV area as soon as tomorrow.
That's right. We have issued a weather impact alert for rain tomorrow, but we'll stay soggy all weekend. Scott Broom is live at the Navy Yard on the Anacostia Riverfront. Scott, I know you spoke with power companies who say they're watching our weather, but also heading south to help in the aftermath of Helene.
Yeah, they are doing all of that, and that's just among the many reactions that are occurring here in the region as we get ready for a really wet Friday and then possibly additional wet days Sunday into early next week after Helene gets finished thrashing Florida and begins impacting weather here.
More utility resources are headed to the southeast from our region to help out. A convoy from Dominion launched for South Carolina today to help with power outages expected from heavy rain and wind that is likely to spread hundreds of miles inland as the storm punches through Florida into the southeastern states. Pepco launched a convoy yesterday that is in Georgia right now to provide similar help to Georgia Power. Parts of that state are bracing for extreme rainfall. Meanwhile, rain here in D.C. brought a number of limbs down this morning. These are some of the images we captured in northwest Washington. The forecast for the weekend ahead has the risk of more rain, particularly as the remnants of Helene push through the southeast towards the Tennessee Valley. I spoke with Warnique West of the D.C. Department of Public Works to hear more about how city officials are preparing.
I mean, we've actually been engaging in activities all week long, right? As there's been raining off and on. So part of the thing that we're doing is that known areas that flood, we go and we clear the storm drains and catch basins. But also one of my main things to tell citizens, residents, people who are visiting the district, to make sure that you're discarding your trash properly. The problem is that when you don't put your trash in the proper trash receptacles or recycling receptacles, is what happens when that stuff gets in the streets or gets in the drains. And now we have areas that is clogged with trash.
And finally, the nuisance tidal flooding could keep on happening all the way through the weekend. We'll be watching as advisories and warnings develop for places like Alexandria, Annapolis, and Haynes Point. Today marks the 7th consecutive day of abnormally high tides and nuisance flooding in the region.
7 consecutive days, that's a really, really long time for that kind of effect to happen. And the dynamic of the remnants of Helene is going to keep the wind blowing from the east for a while longer in our region here, even hundreds of miles away from the storm. And that east wind holds water up in the Potomac River and the Chesapeake Bay and contributes to this tidal nuisance flooding issues. So we'll be watching carefully as additional coastal and tidal flooding advisories may develop in the coming days and through the weekend. All of this because of Helene. Reporting live from the Anacostia waterfront, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.
I was out in front of the Kennedy Center earlier today. You could see all the trash floating down the river.
Yeah.
To your point, it's getting kicked up by the storm.
Yeah, it doesn't take much rain to cause problems around here. Scott, thank you.